Hello. Welcome. Welcome to an art stream. We're working on some Huevembers today. I say plural, but it's probably just gonna be one because I'm slow. But yeah, I'm coming with a sketch ready already because I started it on Monday last week. And then just never worked on it. So I have a sketch ready that I haven't even like done anything with. But that'll get us started pretty quick. So yeah, we have a drawing of I hope it's easy to tell that it's them, but it's Hilda and Zelda from Link Between Worlds, which is apparently a game from 10 years ago, which is wild. It does not seem like it was that long ago, but it was. It's a good game. I feel like it's an underrated Zelda game, but I quite enjoyed it when I played it. Hello, Greg. Welcome to the stream. And actually, one thing that I've been having difficulty with is figuring out what expression Zelda should have. Like, she kind of looks a little bit concerned, but I don't know if that's like maybe she should be like smiling. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oops. Whoa. I have no idea what kind of expression Zelda should be making. Zelda is disassociating. She's like, I don't have time to deal with this crap. You did all this so you could... Well, spoilers, I guess? Is it okay to say spoilers for a 10-year-old game? He's like, you did all of this for what? You imprisoned me for what? Like, get a grip, girl. You've played it, one of my favorite games ever. It's really good. I feel like it's not talked about a lot. Like, people talk about their favorite Zelda games, and everybody always says, like, Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time. Nobody says Majora's Mask. And I guess Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom really kind of overshadowed a lot of older games in recent memory because they're so different. And so now when people think of Zelda, they think of those games, I guess. Should she be smiling, or does she just look kind of evil if she smiles? She look concerned. Maybe this is better. I don't know. Nobody? I've seen at least 5 videos about Majora's Mask being the best video game ever. Oh, really? Okay, then maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. I feel like the gist I've gotten when I hear people talk about Majora's Mask is that they say it's kind of overwhelming. Which is true, but maybe people like that. I don't know. I guess that doesn't necessarily mean people don't like it. Oh, there's too many windows on my screen. Okay, let's move stuff over. There we go. Majora is one of the most beloved. I've seen almost no one love Twilight. Oh, that's true. Twilight Princess is like the weird child of the family. Like, it's kind of memorable, but like, I mean, Midna's theme, come on. Good music. But besides that, never played it, but it seems pretty good. I wonder what it is. Oh, really? I played it back in the day. It was just, I remember feeling like it was just okay. But I don't know how to describe why without, like, it'll certainly be spoilers if I talk about it. I don't know if I can do that. Back in the day. Okay, you gotta stop calling out the way I like. Yes, 20 years ago is back in the day. It's so old. It's been a while, alright? Okay, I played it when I was still, you know, when I was much younger than I am now. I was younger back then. Your opinion would probably be different today. That's true. That is true. But I also think that observation is correct, that almost no one talks about Twilight Princess. So I can't be the only one who kind of just felt lukewarm about it. People do talk about Midna though. Yeah, she was very unique. She's sort of a unique character. Oh my god, how do I draw hair? How do I draw hair? Yeah, but I don't know if I'd want to play replay Twilight Princess. That's the thing. It's like I felt lukewarm about it, so I feel no urge to like replay it. I gotta find a reference of Zelda from the side. How are your earrings attached to your head? Zelda. Zelda, how are your earrings attached? I would like to play it. Yeah, I think it's worth playing once. I guess I could just watch like a Let's Play of it and kind of see how I feel about it. I would like to play all the 3D Zeldas. I've only played Ocarina. Yeah, I think they're all worth playing. I recently finished Skyward Sword. I really enjoyed it. It was a very enjoyable game because I like the story the best well, I don't know actually. Do I like it the best out of all the Zeldas? Yeah, there's definitely, I mean, I feel mixed about it myself. The reason being like I hate the controls. The controls were the worst part of the game, but everything else was really good. Like, I liked the dungeons, I liked the story, the characters. It was good. What the heck is going on with Zelda's, like, tiara thing? Why? What does your tiara look like? Everybody draws it different. What is this? Hello. Hello, Sam. Welcome to the chat. We're attempting to draw Zelda. Not seem to figure out how her tiara works, so I am just gonna make it up. That's a legitimate way to make fan art, I guess. Doing some Zelda drawings, yes. I'm drawing some Link Between Worlds fan art. And I'm having trouble trying to figure out what her outfit looks like. Doing some drawing today? Nice! Gotta love a draw along. I actually haven't done too much of that myself, like drawing along with other, like while watching other people do art. Should do that more. Christmas gifts. You're drawing Christmas gifts? You are brave. I'm not very good at committing to drawing things for people. Oh, Greg, you're also drawing. Nice. Hope it's not too boring watching me kind of... I need to stop fussing about the, like... About the, About the, like, what do you call it? Exactly what the costume looks like. I just need to do it. Her neck looks very long. This is okay. This is fine. Frankly, I signed up for too many. Oh no! Yeah, I used to be pretty ambitious about that kind of thing. I'd always be like, I'm gonna, you know, planning my Christmas gifts, or like, I would sign up for a lot of like Secret Santa events and stuff. Just on various, like, Reddits or whatever. And then at some point I was just like, I need to stop committing to these things because I get really stressed. Very stressed. Something about your art streams that compels me to do it. Oh, that's good. I think. Glad my art streams are motivating. I started at the beginning of November, so should still be able to finish on time. Yeah, this was, hey y'all, I'm broke, so if you want something, I'm gonna make it. I think that's nice. I think a lot of people really like that. Because that's, you can't get that anywhere else, you know? Handmade art by Sam the Brave. Like that is guaranteed to be a unique thing. Yeah. I'm sure people will love it. Cause like it's super easy to buy stuff, you know? I mean, like, in terms of just, like, I mean, you need money to buy things, so that's the hard part, I guess, but, you know, it's not you can just, like, go get it if you have the funds. Which is, like, not bad. Not like it's worse than getting a handmade thing, but, you know, it's just different. Yeah, short sleeve. Short sleeve. Okay. Did some sewing projects. Oh, man. I hope you have a sewing machine. I once, when I was like in high school, or maybe in high school, I made, I decided to make Ragnarok Online hats for my friends for Christmas one year, because we all played Ragnarok Online. But we didn't have a sewing machine at home. So I hand sewed a bunch of hats. And some of them were very easy, because they were like, you know, like a fleece, you know, like a fleece thing. You just stitch together a bunch of like triangle shaped things and then add a little pom-pom or whatever. But then I also made like, there's a monster in Ragnarok Online that's basically kind of like a Chinese zombie. So they have this like really like stiff, like tall hat. And so I was like, that seems doable. And it was in terms of design, like it wasn't too hard to like figure out how to make it. But my hands were dying because I was trying to sew like fabric layered on top of like foam. And it was not fun, but I did it. And my friends were happy with it. I mean, that probably one of the most unique times I've made presents. Yeah, the jumping ones. Yeah. I made a Bangun hat for one of my friends. Okay, I think we've got the line art for Zelda. Now let's do Hilda. And make her look more sad. Yeah, so that was not a good idea. But I was very proud of what I had made. I make her look like more sad. I make her look more sad. Eyebrow. Extreme eyebrows. Extreme eyebrows. I think she has kind of thick eyebrows. Oh yeah, her eyebrows are a little bit thick. Oh my gosh, she has eyeshadow. I get to paint eyeshadow for this drawing. Okay. Seems good. I'm curious what kind of sewing projects you worked on or you are making. It's been a while since I've sewed something. Thinking about seeing if I can make some like a sweater or something. I've never made anything wearable that wasn't like a scarf. I think the closest thing was I made a purse when I was in high school. Again with by hand, but I hand sewed like interfacing for my purse, so that was like kind of sturdy. Good times. Wise decisions were made. I mean, I guess that's, oh man, I guess like if I do a sewing project, I should probably get like an actual sewing machine. But where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it in my house? Oh. Apparently there's a place near where I live that is like a maker space, but for sewing. Like they have like machines you can like go in and use. Like a community knitting or sewing and knitting like a maker space. I don't know, maybe I should go check that out. But I need a project first. I managed to knit again. I remember the comic during the pandemic when you realized you forgot how to knit. Oh yeah. Have I knitted since I made that comic? I don't think so. But I'm sure I could, if I figured, I'm not too worried because if I figured it out before, I'm sure I can figure it out again. Because like the thing about knitting and crocheting is like it literally is something that anyone can do. It's so Once you figure out like the pattern, like what a stitch looks like, if you can do one stitch, you can make anything, basically. Because anything you can possibly make with knitting or crochet is just do the stitch, but do it a lot. And that's basically it. It's a relaxing hobby, I would say. But deceptively hard to do while multitasking. Like I actually can't do it while I'm watching TV or something because you do have to keep track of how many times you're doing it. Because especially if you're making like this is actually for a scarf, you can just kind of like, because it's the same amount of stitches for each row for a scarf, and you're just like, you know, do like however many stitches row by row by row by row forever, then you can kind of do that while multitasking. But if you're making like a doll or something, that's like okay, well you want to make like a circle for the body, and you know, which means you're gonna do less stitches near the ends and like more stitches in the middle, so it gets like bigger in the middle. And for that you have to like count. You have to like make sure you're doing the right amount of stitches. And so if I'm like watching TV and I like lose track, I have to undo the row that I just did and like count properly. I've got a knitting friend, don't have patience for that though. Yeah, it takes a long time. It definitely takes a long time. Actually, I think the most time-consuming craft I have tried so far is embroidery. I recently did was it earlier this year? Yeah, I think it was actually at the beginning of this year. I finished an embroidery pattern I had bought like a couple years ago. It was Celeste from Animal Crossing. And basically what embroidery is just you're doing a coloring book, but with string instead of with marker or colored pencils or whatever. You're doing a coloring book with string. And it takes forever because you are trying to fill in a large area with string. And you kind of have to make the string look nice, like make sure it's like laying flat and stuff, because otherwise it looks all bumpy and weird. And so like, yeah, it takes forever. Oh, you've been doing embroidery as part of the sewing project. Yeah, once I finished so that Celeste project, that Animal Crossing project, was the first time I'd ever done embroidery. And after I finished it, I understood. I was like, this is why when you search for embroidery projects, embroidery patterns on Etsy, or you see them in craft stores and stuff, you're always like, why are these so like sparse looking? They're very small. They're like, here's an embroidery pattern for like a flower that's just like basically an outline. You're like, that doesn't look as cool as some of the like cool embroidery projects I've seen online. But now I understand why. It's because filling it in takes forever. And I feel like that's probably the slowest craft I've tried. So you're like, okay, well, this does not... Yeah. So, you go buy your flower pattern, you're like, okay, well, this does not look as cool as some of the other patterns I've seen, but at least I can finish it within, I don't know, a week. Wow, I really just gave up on the hair there. How do I make it look nice? Longest I've done is a pine needle basket. Oh, that took a week? Oh, not bad. It's the size of a teacup. Yep. I don't know how to draw wavy hair. Okay, kind of works. everything's good. Okay. Yeah, I think the Celeste took me like... It's only like a 6-inch diameter circle embroidery thing, but it took me... I don't know, maybe like a month or something? It took me a lot longer than I expected. I was not expecting it to take so long. Am I drawing her clothes correctly? Okay. Line art is done. Gonna go stretch and go for a walk. Have a good rest of your stay. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Good luck with the rest of your drawing and all the Christmas presents. Over halfway through, gotta finish strong. Oh man, yeah. Tell me about it. I'm sort of there with the Huevembers. I'm like, this is day 16. I'm over halfway there. I gotta finish them. My energy is just like, nope. Yeah, good luck to you. We can do it. Okay, Hilda's got these like arm gloves. I always see these in character designs, but whenever I see them, I'm like, they seem like they would be really uncomfortable. I don't know. I feel like day 16 is when I get my second win for the Inktober challenge. Ah. Yeah, for me, it really varies. I don't know if I have a usual second win. I think part of the reason maybe I ran out of energy now is because for the past couple that have turned out really well, I went real hard on the colors. I was like, I'm just gonna do, I don't know, whatever I'm doing. Really like try new things. So then that used up a lot of energy, maybe? I don't know. I wouldn't say I lose motivation, but I half-assed them a bit around day 10. That makes sense. I have no idea how I'm gonna handle the color palette for this. Oh well. YOLO. Okay, line art's looking pretty good. How am I going to deal with these hands? Gotta draw the hands. Man. I like how I've drawn Hilda's expression, but I really wish her eyes were open because I want to draw her cool red eyes. But oh well. There's gonna be eyes closed for the aesthetic. I don't know. Zelda Zelda have gloves? She just has regular hands. But yeah, she has bare hands. I feel like I made Zelda's hands a bit too long. What Zelda would you say is your favorite character design? Oh. I gotta look up a list of Zeldas. In terms of personality, I like the Skyward Sword Zelda. I think she's really cute and cool. I do like the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom Zelda though, because she's like a scientist. Gosh. Okay, I'm looking at a series of images that are all of the Zeldas. I should do a Zelda tier list stream. That's a popular thing now, right? People doing tier list rankings. Is Twilight Princess? For character design? Yeah, she looks really cool in the Twilight Princess. Her Twilight Princess version of herself is very cool looking. Yeah, I don't know. In terms of design, what do I like in terms of design? I mean, I guess I quite like the Link Between Worlds Zelda. She looks really cute. Because some of the, she's kind of the right... She looks really cute, I guess. Like Zelda in some of the other 3D Zeldas, like Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess and even Breath of the Wild, she's a lot more serious looking. She's more kind of like somber and serious looking, and like, you know, like her face design and clothes design kind of reflect that. But maybe I don't know if it's just because maybe I'm cheating a little bit because I'm like drawing them right now, but yeah, I think Link Between Worlds Zelda's cute. Like she has kind of that like the straight bangs haircut, but it doesn't look as nerdy as it does on the Skyward Sword Zelda. And I think her clothes are like... I like the simplicity of her clothes, I guess. Like I like the little like pink top with the pink I don't know what you would call it. What's the, like the dangly thing that's in front of her skirt? I don't know what that's called. The like tapestry she has on the front of her shirt or front of her skirt. How do I draw hands? This looks roughly correct. Guess that's all that really matters. Whether it's roughly correct. I kind of debated on whether I should show the hands behind or not. But I think it adds a little bit of depth that's nice. It isn't too hard. Okay. A lot of people love Link Between Worlds Zelda. She's the official Smash Zelda now. Oh, is she really? Wait, what does Zelda look like in Smash Ultimate? Zelda Smash Ultimate. I haven't played. I have Smash Ultimate, but I haven't played a lot of her. Oh, it is that design. It's like kind of like a grown-up, a slightly grown-up looking version of her. Oh, cute. Yeah, I don't know. It looks classic. Like it looks retro, but like not. I don't know. And she's like kind of like cutesy. Ah, cool. I didn't know. I really have not played much of Ultimate. That's cute. I did not know. I know. I'm a bad Smash fan. Oh no, I'm finding like somebody put together like a costume design elements analysis picture, and I can't read this right now, even though I really want to. I will read this later. Out of the loop. I'm very out of the loop. I haven't. Part of it is because my husband doesn't like playing Smash. I have no one to play with. But when I was a kid, me and my sisters used to play all the time. Okay, line art? Line art done? Seems good. Sure we have. Okay. Here. Oh man, this is gonna take forever to color. There's like so much happening in this picture. Still like not super sure about Zelda's expression. Should be... Does she smile? She looks kind of evil. Like, haha, your kingdom's dead, mine's not. I think maybe it's better if she looks empathetic. Or maybe just no mouth? Straight mouth? And she looks kind of cold. Slightly frowning. Open mouth. Maybe this is best. I don't know. Whatever. I can't take too long on this. Otherwise, this will take too long. Oops. I did briefly try to play the Smash. There's like a single player thing, right? That you can play. There's like a board game mode. I did try to play that, but I didn't get very far. This kind of goes to show like how much I rely on story to motivate me to finish games. World of Light, is that what it's called? That sounds right. Like you start out as Kirby, basically. And you have to like Help everybody. I love fighting games. Most of them I've never played with anyone. Ah. Yeah, I haven't played a lot of fighting games. Though some of them do have kind of fun stories. I remember when we were kids, we had Tekken for PlayStation 2. Can't remember which Tekken it was. But the story for that game was really bonkers. Maybe most fighting games are like that. I don't know. But I've never been disciplined enough to like learn how any of this like learn how moves work and things like that, because it's different for all fighting games. I guess there's some things that might carry over, but for the most part, you know, you have to like figure out what character you're gonna main and then like learn other moves and all the little quirks about like the timing and the range and all that stuff to be like really good at a fighting game. And I'm not good at doing that. That's like training for a real, like a physical sport. Like it's not that different. too much effort. I had to take out Soul Calibur 6. Sorry, read that wrong. Soul Calibur 6 for my list for this year because it's a fighting game and there's not any more time. Ah. Oh, so when you put a fighting game on your like backlog for the year, like how do you consider it done? Do you like finish the single player campaign and then that's like done? Or do you like give yourself like, do you try to set a goal like you're gonna master a certain character or something? Hello, Marlor. JoJo Story is not a JoJo. Hi, welcome to the chat. No, it's actually not. It's but funny story is because so many people ask me this. I did end up watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because people kept telling me about it. But it's a nickname I had since I was a kid, and it's been part of usernames for most of my life. But then when I started selling art at anime conventions, people would see my big sign that says JoJo Story, and they're like, "Oh, it's a JoJo. Is this a JoJo reference?" And I'm like, "I know what that is, but I've never watched it. I'm really sorry to disappoint you." I felt like I was disappointing people, so I ended up watching it. I really liked it. I liked it. It's so wacky. But alas, it is not a JoJo reference. I'm sorry to say there's not a more interesting story. Finishing the campaign in arcade mode for every character. Moved it to the 2024 list, so since you had one empty spot. Wow. Okay, so you will play it at some point. Cool. Finishing arcade mode for every character. Wow. That's dedication. You know, something like that happened to me. I was named Gregzilla on Twitch before. Okay. And then somebody came up to you and they were like, "Is that a Godzilla reference?" I don't know. I'm just speculating. One time someone confused with the animator Gregzilla. Oh, there's an animator with the same name. Oh. Oh. That must have been awkward. What is this song that's playing? Chance, Kawaii mode. What is this from? I don't know what this is. Interesting. Immediately left the stream and never commented on another stream for like 4 years. Oh. I see. Exile's a prolific animator. He created the Ugandan Knuckles meme by accident. Oh. Oh, dang. That would have been... Yeah, that's awkward. I don't know what I would have done. I did actually do this, like something similar to somebody else. When I went to Final Fantasy Fan Fest a couple of years ago, there's a bunch of like YouTube, you know, there's a bunch of like content creators around Final Fantasy 14, and you know, and they were there at the thing, and they were doing like a little, you know, kind of gathering, and like they posted about it to all their individual followers and stuff, and so people were like there trying to meet them. But I didn't know any of them very well, and so I went up to a person who I thought was someone else, and I said, "Oh, are you so and so?" And they're like, "Oh no, but he's like over there," and I was like, "Oh." and also it was super dumb because I knew what his voice sounded like. I didn't know what he looked like. And his voice, and I heard him talking before I approached him. And the guy I was looking for had like a British accent, I think it is. But he had like an accent. And the guy that I went up to had an American accent. So I was like extra dumb about it. It was really, I was very embarrassed. I'm surprised the stream doesn't have the chatty cat tag. Would actually be appropriate. Most of the streamers with that tag talk like a fish. Oh. Should I put you know, I thought about putting the chatty tag on, but I didn't know if I qualified or not. I don't know. I just kind of I'm like relatively new to Twitch. Like, I mean, I guess I've been streaming for about a year, but I don't watch other Twitch streams that much. But so I didn't know what, like, I don't know what the social norms are. But if you think if chatty seems appropriate, I could put it on there. I guess I do talk a lot. An awkward situation from your perspective, an understandable accident from their perspective. Oh, that's very kind of you. Yeah, I suppose I don't have to feel too bad about it. Final Fantasy Fan Fest! Went to the one last month in London. Oh, awesome! How was it? I didn't go this year. I'm located in the United States. So they had one here in Las Vegas, but I didn't go to it. But it looked really fun. I actually had a chance. I did win the lottery to get tickets, but I decided not to go in the end. Because I was like, I don't know, like COVID, and it's gonna be really crowded, and I don't know. Like, it's kind of the weird time of the year. I ended up not going, but then I felt a lot of FOMO when I saw people posting about it. I was like, no, I want to go to the Primals concert. I mean, if someone confused you on the same situation, you would correct them and not think twice about it. That's true. Well, actually, you know what? I don't know if I would correct them. I think I would be because this has happened to me where somebody thought I was somebody else, and they, like, I guess maybe... Like, I was in an artist alley getting ready to set up, and then another artist came up to me and was like, hey, like, you know, everybody's over there, like, we're gonna get ready to, like, do the thing. And I was like, oh, uh-huh. I was so taken aback that I didn't even, like, and then she just, like, left. And then I was like, I was so stunned that I was like, wait, what should I have done? I don't know who she thought I was. She just, like, talked to me as if she knew who I was, but I was sitting there for like a whole 5 minutes, just standing in the middle of the artist alley, like, wait, do I know them? Am I dumb? Like, maybe I do know her and I just didn't remember and I'm a jerk? I don't know. And then, like, wait, who's she confusing me for? Like, have I met them? I don't know. So I was just like, so anyway, but it didn't come up again, so I don't know, that resolved itself, I suppose. It was fun. The most bizarre thing was a crafting station. Oh, I think I heard about this. The queue was so long, I saw some people waiting up to 6 hours to do it, which is really weird because all you get was a bunch of felt crap. What a waste of time. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, maybe they were not expecting it to be as popular as they expected. It's, but Really hard to say no to free stuff. Really hard to say no to like stuff, even if it's crap. You want some kind of memento. I feel like that's human psychology. The other weird thing was people running around giving stickers to each other. Gender ratio was surprisingly more even than I thought it was. Mostly couples there. Oh, cool. Oh, the stickers thing? That seems... I don't think I encountered that in previous fan fests I've been to. I've been to 2 others in the past, and I never got any stickers. But I'm also not surprised. Maybe this is a new thing that started up recently. Because I went to a BTS concert a little while ago. Last year? 2 years ago? And I was surprised that people were giving out free stuff there too. Like the fans were just like bringing merch and just being like, here, have a Jin sticker. This is for you. I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm just standing here in line. I'm not doing anything. But they just really wanted to like spread the love. I don't know. That's fun though. That's really cute. I was 50-50 on whether you were on if you were K009 comics when I started following on Twitter like 6 years ago. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Well, I'm very flattered. I love K009. They're very nice. I've met them several times at anime conventions. I always say hi to them when I'm tabling, but you know, since I haven't been tabling, I haven't seen them in a while. But they were actually the ones who told me when I first started out. They came by my table and saw that I had these sword bookmarks, and she's told me like. She's like, oh, you should turn these into charms, phone charms. People would go crazy for them. And I was like, oh, really? She's like, yeah, definitely do it. And then I did, and they're like one of the best-selling things in my Etsy store now. So I really owe her one. She made a great suggestion. She's very, very nice. Her Tumblr account is how I found you. Actually, it was like a con announcement. Oh, interesting. Renouncement? Like I was renouncing a con? Wonder what con I was renouncing. I can't remember. Oh my gosh, I need to pick colors now. Where is my Huevember wheel? Announcement. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I was like, since when have I renounced a con? I don't know. Oops. Okay, we're on number 16. Let's make our color palette. Oh man, I miss cons though. I should have gone to FanFest. Sad I didn't. Okay, let's see. What colors do we have going on? We have yellow. Okay, so purple and yellow, because Zelda's hair, and also not too cool of a yellow. Yeah, warmer yellow is better. Zelda's got some pink going on. Pink, purple, oof. Red. Maybe pick this red color? No. This one? Better? Ugh, one drawing per day? You doing a challenge or something? Yeah, I was, attempting to do a challenge. This is for the Huevember challenge. You can see the little, if you go to, I think huevember.tumblr.com. That's like the official challenge website. I don't know who made it up, but this is a fairly popular challenge, I would say, that happens in November. So Huevember, and the reason it's called Huevember is because you try to use one color per day, one main color per day. So today's, I'm really behind because, as you probably know, it's December. But I was doing about one drawing per day until about like a week ago, and then I got really behind. But I'm on day 16, so I want to try to use this color for most of it. Yeah, hue. Yeah. So that's the hope. But yeah, because I really wanted to get better at color and just kind of challenge myself to try a lot of different things. So yeah, I feel like I've been learning a lot, which is good. Let me change the skin color base slightly so it's more in line with the yellow picked for the color palette. And then we can start blocking stuff in. Let's start with Hilda first. So she's got this like dark purpley. So we'll just start blocking out the colors, kind of see like the ratios of everything and kind of make sure everything is where we want it to be. And if it looks harmonious, then great. Go with it. I was thinking about one drawing per day up until November 26th, where yeah, okay, sorry, the math doesn't work out, I know. The math doesn't work out, I know. There's a more accurate statement I could have made, yes. Do similar challenge, except I do 3D modeling. I'm on day 723 on non-stop consecutive 3D modeling. Oh my gosh. That's kind of amazing. Is it like your job? Or is it like actually like something you're doing as kind of a hobby and you're just like very disciplined about it? That's amazing. The about is doing the heavy lifting. It's true. It is doing... Oops. Approximately. On my job, just like you, it's a side hustle. Oh, that's really impressive. Hats off to you. I can't even do a 30-day challenge day. I can't even do a 30-day daily challenge. That's awesome. Do you have any tips? Like, what's your like secret to doing it every day? What are you doing? White gloves, okay. Kind of this off-white here. Also, this is a nice thing I've started to learn to do, is never using pure white or black. Trying to make it a hue of some kind, at least. I think that makes the whole thing look more balanced and less unrealistic. Grind. Just grind. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure the answer is something like, you just gotta like schedule it in and make it a priority, right? I'm sure that's really all there is to it. There's no easy answer. No easy answer. Okay. Got some golden hair. Zelda's golden hair. That's really dark. Kind of darker than I'm hoping for. Make it a routine, maybe? Yeah. You just gotta make it a habit. But what if I don't want to be disciplined about it? What if I just want to do whatever? I'm the biggest quitter in the world, but one day I decided enough was enough. It was basically just do it like Shia LaBeouf. But I like to pretend that there's an assassin waiting for me, ready to kill me if I don't do it daily. Oh God. That does seem effective, if a little bit stressful. I guess I would also draw every day if I felt like I would die otherwise. Yeah, I guess that's similar to kind of how I got started with Artist Alley too, because I mean, I'd been drawing like for a large part of my life, almost all my life, maybe. And I've been to conventions. I knew what Artist Alley was, but I was like, man, I wish I could be an artist that sells my work. And then like one day I woke up and I was like, but what if I just did it? What if I just went and did it? Like I could just do it. And so then I looked it up and I was like, okay, this is the process. This is how other people have written like posts about how to do it. Just did it. Kind of crazy how that works out. Like sometimes you just have to like wake up one day and you're just like, what if I just did? And then things like happen. It's kind of crazy. I have made a mistake, which is I did not draw in the background color. I should do that first. Man. I need to draw. Okay, I'm taking the color palette from the ending cutscene. I have like a YouTube video open. That's like the ending cutscene of this game. Maybe get an interesting thing here. Very like red inky. Kind of this like gradient, like sunset color, I guess. Okay, well, it looks kind of funny. It looks a bit retro, I don't know, but we'll go with this for now. I think this is enough to kind of get the gist of the background. I can mess with it later. A little bit of a... Oops. Okay. I have to get into drawing into a similar way. Every great 2D artist I saw is also a good 3D artist, but not the other way around. Ah. Really? That's surprising. Yeah, I think doing 3D is something that I've always been interested in. But I've never sat down to like kind of I don't know, just like sit down and try to figure out the basics. There's an artist that I follow named Louis Zong, who does very good like 2D illustrations, but I think recently in the last like 2 years or so, he's been doing like kind of mixing his illustration style with like Blender and like modeling some things, but then applying kind of his illustration style on top of the models, and it looks really good. It looks super nice. Seems some great artists download Blender and do a good job. You probably have no problems learning it. The skills are very transferable. Oh, that is encouraging. That's very motivating to hear. I should just do it. Maybe do a learning stream. I should do a Blender learning stream. I don't know. I don't know if that would be interesting. It'd be basically me just sitting there in silence being like, okay, let me read this documentation for like 10 minutes. Hold on, everyone. Trying to find okay. Probably learning it wouldn't be the best stream. Yeah. Good times are had by all. Off to bed. Okay. Thank you. Marlure? I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your username. But thanks for stopping by. Thanks for coming by and chatting. Have a good night. At least not at the very beginning. Yeah, that's true. I definitely think I probably need to do some legwork to like understand the program and, you know, maybe come up with like a goal, something achievable I could do on stream, something like that. That would probably be a good idea. All right, let's block in more Zelda. Those got these like blue eyes. But I think in this background color, she's gonna be kind of the blue on her color palette. It's gonna be kind of purpley. Enough. No. Oh no. How does color work? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Doc. I am having a good day. I hope you're also having a good day. I went out for a little bit of coffee. Got got some tacos for lunch. That was nice. I'm drawing. Good day. Big Link to the past 2 days before got Link Between Worlds for Christmas. It was a neat experience. Oh. Yeah, that must have been kind of cool to like have that fresh in your mind before moving on to the next game, huh? Yeah, I need to go back and I should at least re-watch a Let's Play. I kind of want to revisit the lore and all of that. Oops. Wasn't intending to get Worlds for Christmas. It was a surprise. Oh! Well, that's very nice. Prizes are so great. And I don't know, there's so many colors in this picture. I don't know how I'm gonna handle this. Maybe I've put too many colors in here. I don't know. Background's freaking me out. You know, like, I need to simplify this. Okay, let me just extend this down. Okay. Seems better. Maybe. Slightly more simplified. Finished all of the Breath of the Wild DLCs and quests the day before Tears of the Kingdom came out. Ooh. So was that like good or? Cause like, that's a lot of content. You weren't like burned out? Or were you just more excited to work on getting through the next game? I think I would have felt like, cause I felt that way when I was playing Outer Wilds. Like I finished Outer Wilds and I was like, I've enjoyed this very much, but I am tired. And I want to play the DLC, but my brain is tired. Brain is very tired. Got burned out a little after Tears of the Kingdom came out, yeah. But I like taking my time with it. Oh, that's good. So you weren't like in a rush or anything. That's fair. Very, very fair. I guess the worst situation is when a game comes out and you're like nowhere near close to beating the game that like comes before it. You're just like, then you're just like stressed because then you're like, well, now I have to beat this game before I see spoilers everywhere. Dang it. That happened to my friend with Tears of the Kingdom. They were only like halfway through Breath of the Wild. The midnight release was very cool. Oh, how so? I have not been to a midnight release of anything? That's not true. That can't be right. Sure I have. But I can't remember. Not for a game. I'm fairly certain I haven't for a game. I bet people, I've heard that people like dress up and stuff. Use the same off-white color for Zelda's sleeves here. This is still not blue looking enough. Okay, there we go. Oops. I don't like the background. What do I do with the background? What about the background? Dark? Light? Maybe I should do a light background? I don't know. Gray background? Medium gray background? Oh, it just looks really somber. Hanging around with a bunch of nerds for a few hours, cool knowing we're all there for the same thing. Oh yeah, that must be fun. And everyone's just like excited, you know? It's like positive feelings all around. That must be great. And you all have something in common. Probably easy to talk to people. Gotten games during their release window 3 times in my life, otherwise it's not something that concerns me. That's probably better than what I do, which is I do get them in the release window and then I don't play them for like 5 months. But I am the type to like eagerly pre-order things. But I have a pretty good track record of eventually playing them. Like I don't usually buy things I don't end up using later, so it works out. 2 of those games were Kingdom Hearts games. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, if you know you like them, it's like there's no reason to not. Looking at the ending cutscene. No, I don't know. I do the background. Blue? Do blue after all? Means I need to... Blue? Blue and then some... white? I draw a little Triforce in the background? I don't know. Like shining? Shiny Triforce? Oh. And then it's sort of, maybe the girls are kind of backlit a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. How should I do this? Welcome to the art experience, everybody. Like messing around for a while. Trying to figure out what the heck looks good. The games I will buy in the release window are pretty sure. Hollow Knight, Silksong, and Kingdom Hearts 4. I mean, I will also probably buy Kingdom Hearts. I've definitely kind of lost the plot with Kingdom Hearts 4, but it's such an integrated part of my childhood that I feel like I have to play it. I have to play the new Kingdom Hearts games. Okay, let's just mock up this shiny Triforce. I have not played Hollow Knight though. I hear it's kind of hard, so I sort of avoided it because I'm a wimp, but... Okay, this actually looks fine. It looks a little bit derpy, but that's okay. Fine. This is fine. Don't think it's that hard. Easier than Super Mario World for sure. Oh, really? Oh. Okay, well that's encouraging. To do a darker skin on the girls, because if I want them to be backlit, how do I do this? Maybe I should just try with try mocking this up with some. No, that's not it. Multiply? Yeah. Yeah, can I backlight them like this? And then you can kind of, this is sort of a shortcut, but something like this. Oh. How does this look? I don't know. How does this look? I don't know. What am I doing? I feel like I need to make the skin areas a little bit more saturated because they look kind of dead. Yeah, make them a bit more reddish. Oh, that seems a bit better. Whoa, what's happening to my stream? Whoa. Like super delayed. Whoops. Why is my stream so like delayed? Why does the stream look like that? Computer, you can do it. What's wrong with you? Eh. Okay, well, I literally just noticed now that the stream's delayed. I hope it hasn't been delayed for this whole time. Hey, what? Why does it look like that? Thing okay? Stream? Let me try. I don't know how to make it like. Oh yeah, it's like playing. My stream is like playing in very, very slow motion. Why? Okay, well, hopefully that'll catch up. I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't know how to fix this without like starting the stream over. Okay, well, keep going. I don't know. Do I like this? I like this. Merge it down. You can merge it down and like work with this. My stream is playing in slow motion. Why is it doing this? What? Why is it like so laggy? What's happening? Okay, well. I mean, this is normal motion. Yeah, but it's like the stream lag is like, I don't know, like it's like a couple minutes behind, which is disturbing, but that's okay. I guess we'll just keep going. Yeah, I guess okay. I'm gonna do something I've never done before, which is I'm gonna merge these two layers. My overlay layer and my multiply layer I used for shading. Merge. Merge. And now I will use these colors. And actually, just do a little bit more mocking up of the background. This on top. It's super bright looking. Yeah. Yeah. Makes it look a little, I think that helps create more contrast. Okay. I'm scared. What have I done? Why have I made the colors this way? Can I make this a little bit more? Instead of this purpley color. This. That looks a little better. Yeah, I think that looks a little better. Maybe a little darker. Gotta like turn it off like this. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of cleanup to do here. Been messy with the colors, but that is okay. High white can be it. Not what I wanted. Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot my trick. My value checking trick. There we go. Yeah, okay. Seems okay so far. Okay. Scared because I don't usually draw like backlit things. Scared I'm gonna make it look weird. That's weird. Some people like to put this like cheek shadow. I don't know, I think it makes the face look a little pudgy. Okay. Stream is caught up a little bit. Actually, no, it hasn't. Why is it so laggy? Ah! Okay, but with this, I think I'm fairly happy with the color layout. Just kind of refine. I think her hair needs a bit of highlight here. Yeah, that looks better. That looks a lot better. Get some contrast. Yeah. Oh, how do shadows work? Okay. Looks neat. Thank you. I'm nervous because it's sort of like, I think I cheated a little bit with the color selecting, but that's okay. Using the multiply layer, that's fine. Fine. And it's not really purple, but that's okay. That is okay. Between Worlds, Zelda might be the best design, honestly. It's either her or Twilight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think she's just really cute. She feels like the most classic. She's the most classic, but she looks kind of, you know, she doesn't look outdated. Oh, I think that's nice. I need to draw. Oh, Zelda has blue eyeshadow. Draw some blue eyeshadow for Zelda. That's why Sakurai made her ultimate Zelda. Sakurai has good taste. Sakurai has good taste in Zeldas. Apparently. I think this gray color a little more purple. Might be the one of the second most fan arts after the latest one. Oh, really? That's pleasant. A pleasant thing to find out. Getting the love that she deserves. I love that for her. He's very cute. I don't know how to handle her mouth. I drew her mouth in like a really anime fashion. Now it's like, should it be like this or should it be like this? Maybe this is fine. This is fine. I'm gonna draw her. What shadow color? That's dark. Hmm? Shadow color? What shadow color? Not bright enough. Maybe this is better. Always need a little bit more saturation for skin. Your husband asked you for a specific Christmas drawing already. Does he do that later? Oh yeah, I did ask him. Actually, because you brought it up, I was like, I should probably ask him. Because otherwise I'm gonna forget. Yeah, he wanted like a camping scene of his Final Fantasy character. And so since he already has a spring themed one, he was like thinking about like a summer themed one. So technically I have until summer to finish the drawing. Hello, Johan Mikes. Good to see ya. It is Zelda. It is Zelda indeed. We got Hilda too. Look at her. She's crying though, unfortunately. But yeah, making some good progress. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, coming to say hi. Hope you're having a good weekend. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. But yeah, picnicking and out camping. Yeah, I guess, despite being not an outdoorsy person, my husband likes to ask for outdoorsy scenes, I guess. For his Christmas present drawings. He does like Eurocamp, if anyone's watched that anime. It's, well, I mean, I do too. It's a very cute show, and it makes me want to go camping. No, how do I feel about the shading? I don't know. I don't know. I'm facing the old problem of making 1,000 project ideas to work on in my vacation time, and when the set vacation finally arrived, I have no idea how to start. Man, oh man, I relate completely. I was talking about that yesterday in the stream. It's always December. It's always like December time, winter time, when I'm like, I'm gonna do all my projects. It just hits me. I'm just like, I have so many things I want to do. You are not alone. I am gonna be having this problem shortly. My work vacation has not started yet, but it will be soon, and I will be in a similar boat. Your camp is on your 2024 list. Oh, great! It's very chill. So I hope you enjoy chill. Especially with season 3 coming out next year. Oh yeah. I had almost forgotten. That is exciting. I played the there was a Eurocamp mobile game that came out a little while ago. I played it for a little while. It was very difficult to understand because it was all in Japanese, but it was cute though. Like, you're just taking care of the girls and like helping them like cook food and stuff. My vacation starts next week. I'm already stressing myself over how to kickstart stuff. I know your pain. Oh, yeah, that's always the urge. Is like, I'm always like, okay, I'm gonna plan out my time and make you, and then, which is sort of funny because then your vacation actually isn't that restful. It's like almost as stressful as working because you're like so stressed about trying to fit in all the stuff you want to do. You know what I mean? And then you're like having a schedule. Yeah. And you're like, and then like at the end of your day 1 of vacation and you haven't finished everything that you planned. Now you're stressed because you're like, I'm already behind schedule. Yep. Yep. I am also like this. I've gotten a lot better at not stressing myself out when I'm on vacation, but the urge is still there. The urge is still there. Forever cycle of work either is my work or me putting more work in my vacation from work. Yep. 100%. I feel that way on weekends too. Like, I feel like on weekends I'm always like, I gotta get all this stuff done. But, and then when the weekend is over and I'm like sad because I didn't do all the things that I wanted to do on my quote vacation. And then it's like you're just never resting. So you have to like actually make your, I don't know, that's a problem I have, is like I have to like make sure I actually like chill out sometimes. And just be like okay with not spending time doing all the like creative things that I want because my brain needs a break. Brain needs a break. Does Hilda also have eyeshadow? You have purple eyeshadow? Does she have purple eyeshadow? Yeah, so don't. But it's definitely hard to tell yourself because you're excited, right? You're like, oh, I have so much time to do all these things that I'm passionate about. So that's a good thing to have, I think. I think that's a good thing to have. But don't forget to rest, like actually rest. Take care of your brain and your body. Try to find some time to rest. Yay! At the very least, sleep. Like, sleep at reasonable times. It's kind of the easiest way. I tend to not sleep properly when I'm on vacation because of exactly this problem. It's like, whereas on like normal work days, I'm like perfectly happy to just go to sleep at a normal time because I'm like, I don't know, like tired, and it's not like I'm gonna stay up late excitedly doing work, but I will stay up late excitedly, you know, working on a drawing or something. Barely wake up on work time now. Imagine on vacation. I never skip sleep. Oh, good. I think I had that same problem when I had a job. If I fall asleep, it's like I'm quitting on the weekend. Yeah, exactly. It's not a very healthy thought, I have found, at least for me, but yeah, that's exactly, I think, how my brain thinks about it. It's like, why would I give up all this free time willingly? I'd rather just not be healthy, I guess. Oh, Hilda has like a dual thing right here. kind of don't like the way I drew in eyeshadow. Make it more subtle. Less saturated. And now she just looks depressed. How about this? Slightly better? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Should not fuss too much. Oh man, this is gonna go the same way as last week. I'm gonna get like 80% of the way done with this drawing. Because I'm spending too much time on this. The little details. But that's the fun part, I suppose. Doing. Whenever I recognize a song from your stream, I feel like I've been flashed. Oh no! But that makes it sound like it's... That makes it sound like a bad thing. Is it a bad thing? I was like, is that a Naruto opening? Yep. Lo-fi Naruto openings. This playlist that I chose to play is a lie. I chose it because the title of this playlist that I found is called Nintendo Lo-fi and Chill. But like a Trojan horse, it has snuck in other things. Like lo-fi anime openings. I mean, I'm not complaining, I suppose. But it is not what I expected. You're not sure how to handle noticing. Yeah, it's a little bit like, maybe it's a little bit like seeing your teacher outside of school. Like, this is not where you belong. What are you doing out here? You're supposed to be at school. Like, what are these anime songs doing in my Nintendo Lo-fi playlist? I don't like the way I did Hilda's eye. Why does it look so weird? Because of this shadow? Why does it look so weird? Oops. Not exactly my feeling, but sure. Oh, okay. Oh no, what is wrong with Hilda's face? I don't know what I've done. What have I done wrong? I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. The theme of Huevember is whatever. Just go with whatever we have. Oh, they have lipstick. That's not something I usually draw. Yeah, they both have lipstick. Oh, Hilda has like purple lipstick. I don't think I can do this successfully. Let's try. She looks much older. She looks older. Oh, it's a Saint Seiya theme song. I guess it's a fantasy. Yeah. It looks kind of weird. The joy of fan art. True. I want to draw like a little bit. Maybe just like a smaller one. Small lips. No? Banger of a music. Like the first opening of Naruto. That's true. What was the first opening? It's not Haruka Kanata. That one's the second opening, I think. What was the first opening? Why can't I remember? Not remember. The song from How Rocks. Oh yeah. Go. I remember. It's been too long ago. It's been culturally erased by Haruka Kanata, the first OP. Yeah, somehow Haruka Kanata just like sticks in my mind so much more. Well, I mean, if anyone's gonna do that, Asian Kung Fu Generation. I mean, they did a good job. It's a good song. So. Yeah, I've completely forgotten about Rocks. I don't even know how it goes anymore. It's also pretty good. I'll have to re-listen to it. Is this how you draw tears? Crying? I have to Google people crying now. I don't like Naruto, but it does it ever have great openings? Yeah. There's a couple of Naruto songs that I have on my playlist, even though they're from after my time watching the show. There are like Silhouette and Bluebird. They're both like nice songs. And one thing that also I need to credit Naruto for is like, I think it was the first show where I like really understood how cool animation could be. Because they had some pretty dang good fight scenes back in the day. I mean, now too, I'm sure, but I remember as a kid being like, seeing some of these fight scenes and I would just like play them over and over again. I would just like watch them again because they were so cool looking. Both of them are like anthems to a lot of people. Yeah. For me, I feel like this notion of culturally erasing openings, for me, Rewrite totally took over as like the opening for Fullmetal Alchemist for me. Even though there are others that people really like. But like I cannot, if you were to ask me to name like other Fullmetal Alchemist openings, I would be like, I don't know. I just know Rewrite. You know, Again and Melissa. Ah. Oh, Again is also very good. Again is for, yeah, the first opening of Brotherhood. Yeah. And also by Yui, if I remember correctly. It was who I knew because of Bleach, I think. I think it was Bleach where she... Oh, no. Was it? Wait, where did I first hear you? Was it also Fullmetal Alchemist? I can't remember anymore. It's all blending together. Melissa was also by Kung Fu Generation, I'm pretty sure. No. I don't remember who it's by, but it's not Asian Kung Fu Generation. It is by Porno Graffiti, I think. My memory serves me correctly. Was it the ending? Was Melissa the ending? The first ending? Yeah. Rewrite. Rewrite is the Asian Kung Fu Generation song. It was the fourth opening, I believe. It was one of my favorite songs during my anime era. Well, during my first anime era. The anime era that is not right now. But it's kind of hard to sing, actually. It's because it sounds kind of plain if you sing it with like a normal singing voice. You need like a rocker voice to make it sound cool. I think I've heard the other FMA openings once and never again. I'm being too detailed. Being too detailed about these colors. Need to stop. Okay. Asian Kung Fu Generation did a great Bleach opening. Opening 7. Ooh. I did not catch up with Bleach. Or I have not kept up with it. After Dark. I don't think I've heard this one. I'll keep it in a tab so I can listen to it later. They also did an opening for Erased, which was this kind of like hit thriller anime from a couple of years ago, maybe more than a couple of years ago. Yeah, Riri, yeah. Which is actually an older song, but they just used it for the anime. Asian Kung Fu Generation came to Los Angeles a couple of years ago. I was so sad. I was there. I was in Los Angeles at the time because of Anime Expo. And I guess they planned their concert around Anime Expo because they knew there were going to be a lot of anime nerds there, which was very smart of them. Yeah, but I was so sad I didn't go. Could have seen them in concert, like for real. Never tried Bleach or One Piece. I would not recommend Bleach. I didn't like it very much. I mean, I liked it at the beginning and then it gets kind of weird. But the story's sort of all over the place, so I don't know. But if you like interesting, like, I guess it does have some interesting world building stuff and interesting like battle fighting stuff. So if you do like that kind of thing, then Bleach might be good. But yeah, as far as shonen animes go, it's not one of the more like, I feel like it's one of the weaker ones. But I do like One Piece. I can't speak for the anime, but I find the manga really engaging. Wouldn't recommend the One Piece anime, really. The manga is where it's at? Ah, okay. Yeah, the One Piece anime tends to have a lot of fillers, I think. So if you just want like if you just want to enjoy the story, then you gotta read the manga. I feel like I'm messing up the lighting. Let me make the darker. I don't know. I don't know how to make this look like tears. It looks like she has like weirdly shaped oyster pearls on her face. I'm gonna have to fix this later. Make it more saturated color. Purple tears. That looks slightly better somehow. I don't know. Episode 300-ish is already not really worth it as an anime experience. Yeah. It's a bit hard to, yeah, it's hard to sit there and watch, you know, however many hours that equates to. You know, sort of refractive rim light kind of thing on the tears, like offset the shadow from the line a little. Yeah. Okay. Kind of like this. Sort of. Like make it look shiny. Something like that. I just need to look up some references, I think. Like there's some reflective light coming from the water. Yeah. Oh, on the inside. Ew. That actually is cool too. Okay, I need to look up some references. I don't know how to like function without visual. I don't know. Trying some stuff. It's okay, I'll fix it. Refractive light thingy. Refractive light thingy. Yes, hello. Hope you're having a good weekend. You're having a good Saturday. I know I am. A new boba shop opened up near where I live, which is very dangerous. There was like a huge line. We were just like walking around outside. We went outside to get lunch, and then we were like, I wonder if the new boba place is open. And it was. It opened today. and there was a huge line, and we were like, whoa, we didn't realize everyone was gonna be so excited for this boba that's in our neighborhood. I hope it's not too busy. It's a pretty okay Saturday. I'm a tired hopper. Sunday. Oh, did I say Saturday? I'm sorry. I'm confusing everyone. I'm sorry to hear you're tired. I hope you get a chance to rest and chill out. Apparently I'm also tired. I still have successfully not slept properly because I keep playing Cookie Run Kingdom. Because of course I am. The gacha addict forever. I need to stop playing gacha games. I need to stop playing gacha games and play like normal video games so I can make progress on my backlog, but gacha is too tempting. November and December is just filled with celebrations. Tiny social battery. Oh man. If only there were like you know those like portable batteries you get, you like, you know, you take with you when you're on vacation or something. You don't get caught with low battery. I feel like I need that for like my life. Just like plug myself in for a little bit. Never heard of gacha games until this moment. Oh no! Erase it from your mind! Alexander Dean, erase it from your mind. It's not too late. Do not look them up. They are not really valuable to anybody. They're just very addicting. No, don't! Hopper, no! Uh-oh, I'm corrupting my chat. Do not look up gacha game. They're basically gambling games. Unless you have very good self-control. Like real money. Yeah, so you pay, so like usually the way these go is like there's some sort of RPG. But oh hey Gamer Beeb, what is it? No, Gamer Beeb, don't. Oh no. Oh no, I thought everybody knew what a gacha game was. Oh no. Don't look it up. Don't download any. They're so bad for you. No. Okay, well if you're gonna play one, play Cookie Run Kingdom, because they're all kind of bad, but there are less bad ones, and Cookie Run Kingdom is a less bad one. But hey, Gamer V, good to see you. I'm struggling with colors. But yeah, it is basically like, it's a little like, it's basically an RPG game. But to get members for your party, you have to roll the gacha. And to roll the gacha, you need currency. And to get the currency, you can either play the game. So there's usually a way to play the game to earn the gacha currency. Or you pay money. You pay real money to roll for your favorite gacha characters. And some games have mechanics where it's like if you roll enough, it's called a pity. A pity. So the game will pity you if you roll too many times and you don't get the character you want. It'll like give you a chance to just like choose the character that you want if you roll like 300 times or whatever, but not all games have that. Anyway, it's bad. Because like it's either bad for your money or for your time. Because either you take the quote easy way, which is you don't have to grind, but you just pay money and then you can roll as much as you want until you run out of money, which is probably not good for your life. So don't do that. The other way is if you don't want to spend money, you have to spend like sometimes hours per day playing this. It's like playing an MMO almost. like playing this game so you can like get meager amounts of gacha currency by doing all these little things. And you slowly, and then the strategy is you save them up until a character you really, really want comes out. It sounds terrible. What's the appeal? The appeal is, actually Genshin Impact is like this too. You've probably heard of Genshin Impact. It's like very, very popular. But like some of the characters look really cool. They look cool. They look cool, okay? And you want them in your collection. It's like Pokemon cards. You know, like you could just buy the single of the Pokemon card you want. I guess. Which makes Pokemon cards a little bit better. You cannot do that in gacha games. You are at the mercy of probability. So it's sort of like Pokemon cards, except you can't just buy cards. So it's worse. So that's why do not play them. Do not look them up, do not play them. She's falling for the Genshin card. Quick, we need to save her. Okay, thankfully, question mark. I don't like Genshin. I've tried playing it like 3 times because of the appeal of the characters. Like the characters look so cool. And I enjoy the like character lore trailers that pop up on YouTube. But I have never successfully like gotten addicted to Genshin. I just as far as gameplay goes, I think it's really boring. So I just never. So thankfully question mark, I've sort of escaped Genshin. But my husband was addicted to it for a while. He never spent like a significant amount of money on it though, but he did spend money on it. She tried to play 3 times. We need a saver either way. I feel like you're a missionary explaining who Christ is to a native tribe. It's so normal, but they're detached from it. It's like, no. But I'm like an anti-missionary. I'm like, I'm gonna tell you about this thing, but don't do it. I'm telling this to you so you do not do it. Never understood Pokemon or collectible stuff, really. I think I'm safe. Oh, that's good. I wonder if that's just like a personality thing. I feel like I have a fairly like, because I'm like this with food too. Like if I have a bag of candy, I will sit there and eat the whole thing, even though I know I shouldn't. And I know I will feel terrible. But I will eat it because it's like good. Gosh, Christianity are pretty similar, my worldview. Oh, did I tell this story? Addictive personality, yeah. I think I have a bit of that. I don't know. But I don't know if that's like is that just like a thing you're born with / you know, I mean, nature versus nurture aside, like it becomes part of your personality, or is there just like a, I don't know. I don't know how it works. Gloves look like they're just purple. What should I do? It's hereditary. Oh. That would be interesting. If it's hereditary, I'd probably get it from my dad. My mom has very good self-control. She's not a very materialistic person. But my dad is very much like, he loves stuff. He likes buying things. You pay for pretty girl cards. Yeah, or boy cards. There's or cookies in Cookie Run Kingdom. You pay for pretty cookies. Pretty cookies. My dad's a huge collector, but the less I have, the happier I am. Oh. I think that's a very healthy way of living. I am envious. I say, as if I have no control over my ability to stop buying things. Hey, Galaxy Duck. Welcome. Have you guys ever seen the canned cake they sell in Japanese vending machines? It looks so delicious. What? I want to try canned cake. I've been to Japan a number of times and I've never tried canned cake. Oh, you know what? I bet my husband's a big, like, you know, he's a big fan of Japanese culture. I bet he knows about the canned cake, but he did not tell me on purpose because he knew I would eat the canned cake and he doesn't want me to eat canned cake. I'm gonna confront him about this after the stream. We have a conspiracy brewing. He doesn't want me to, because he knows I'll eat it. I want to eat canned cake. There must be different flavors of canned cake. You can eat it on the go. Can you slurp it out of the can, or do you need to... You slurp the cake out of the can? Or do you, like, scoop it? Husband, you never told me about the canned cake. Why have you hidden this from me? Husband, in a few hours. Why do I hear boss music? You knew about the canned cake and you never told me? It comes with a small spoon. Oh, okay. Somehow I find that less appealing. I want to slurp the cake out of the can. It's, I mean, it's not that weird. It's kind of like, I've seen those recipes for making cake in, like, mugs, like microwavable cake recipes. And those always looked pretty good to me. I've never done it, but... Cake shake? Cake shake? In Chicago? Okay, well now I have to go to Chicago. I want a cake shake. Is it as good as it sounds? I want a cake shake. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Used to live in Chicago? Ah, it's very good, but absolutely silly. I mean, sounds like a plus to me. Oh, Chicagoites? Chicagonians? What do you call yourselves? I learned that, it was Doc? Learned yesterday, I think? Or it's Torontonians? But apparently not a citywide accepted term. Some people refuse to say it. That's what I learned. Chicagans? Now I live in Texas. Yeehaw. Hey, I was born in Texas. I have no other, but I have literally no, like, other cultural connections to Texas because I moved from there when I was like a year old. I was born there and then I moved out of there when I was a babe. I am Ohio, therefore I do not exist. You don't get a lot of drama in the news, I think, most of the time. That's good. I feel like California and like Texas and Florida are like the troubled children. And that always show up in like news stories and stuff. Whereabouts did you live? I lived in Dallas. But I mean that's where I was born. But again, I know nothing about it. The only thing I think, we have like a couple of baby pictures, of course, that were taken there. But I think the most significant thing that we have from that time was my dad has a painting. He made a painting of like the neighborhood behind the apartment we lived or something like that. It's like some, he just like sat out there and like finished a whole painting of like part of the neighborhood near where we used to live. And so that painting still is up in my parents' house. So that's the only like image I have in my mind to like, I don't know, that I have like associated with the fact that I live there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Live near Atlanta now, but I did live in the San Antonio area. Ah. In the DFW area. Ah. Oh, it's in Texas now, so you can get the cake shakes in Texas too. They have the best hot dogs ever. I want to go. Oh my gosh, I want to go. It sounds so good. I feel like I haven't like committed to the backlighting of this. To get rid of some of the shinies. I want hot dogs. That sounds so delicious. Are the muffins still visiting? Oh yeah, thanks! Thank you for the hot dog! I'm assuming there's no art stream on the 24th. I actually don't have plans for Christmas this year. There actually might be an art stream. I don't know. We'll see how bored I am. Did you know that young people call hot dogs glizzies? I was gonna mention the glizzies! I learned about that from my VTuber streams. But I didn't know if it was like an inappropriate word or not. It's hard to tell nowadays. Is it just like a funny word or is it like a bad word? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Glizzies, that's a thing. Okay. Waiting for one of them to start a game so we just chillin'. I don't know, to be honest. I think it's like saying wiener, so it could go either way. I see. Okay, well, we're all just... We'll let the young people have their fun. Okay, they can do what they want to do. Who are these muffins that are saying hi? I feel like Alexander Dean explained this before, and then I forgot. There was an explanation that I immediately forgot. What am I doing? Okay. I don't know how backlighting works, everybody. I don't know how it works. I watch a family-friendly stream. They've been saying glizzy a lot, so oh, okay, that's a pretty good measure. A muffin has appeared, so we can play Catan now. Okay, have fun playing Catan. Muffins are some of GamerBeep's IRL friends. Ah, muffins are IRL friends. Oh, I see. 3 different people with muffin-themed Twitch names. Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, that's cute. Muffins. That's cute. Have fun with the Catan. I feel like I made the gloves too purple. I don't know if I like this. Get more desaturated. Font doesn't look as cool. Hello, Chunky Muffin. Hello. The muffin has appeared. I just learned about who you are. It is an honor to meet you. It's an honor to meet one of the muffins. I'm always listening. Another muffin's on her way. Oh my gosh. Honor to meet the muffins. Welcome, welcome. We're just doing a chill art stream. I'm struggling because, I mean, I really like the composition I settled on, but I'm struggling with the like values. But if I fuss with this too much, I'm gonna be here forever. So I think I'm just gonna have to deal with it and use it as a learning experience and move on. I keep telling myself this out loud on stream because if I tell it to all of you, I will maybe actually do it. Love the art. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm having a fun time drawing these two. I haven't drawn them before, I think. I'm fairly certain I've never drawn them before. And I like their designs. JK, the other muffin forgot her Twitch password, so she may not appear. Oh no! That's alright, no worries. Who's the character on the left? This is Hilda. So, this is Zelda and Hilda from it was a game on the 3DS called The Legend of Zelda Between Worlds. It's we're now ignoring our Catan board and watching you. Oh no! I finally gotten my revenge on Catan. I've taken away from Catan. Get it back for all the strife it has caused me in my life. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's a game called Between Worlds, and it's the sequel, like a direct sequel to Link to the Past, which was for Super Nintendo. Yeah, and so this is like Zelda, Zelda in the light world, and then there's Hilda, who is her counterpart in the dark world. And the game's about like going back and forth between the two worlds. And it's a good game. It's one of the better Zeldas, I would say. Or I shouldn't say better, but one of the ones I like the most. I like it. That's what I should say. Link Between Worlds, yeah. Low rule and high rule. Low rule and high rule. Makes sense, right? Makes sense. But yeah, it's a pretty nice story, and like the gameplay's fun, and I don't remember it being too long. But yeah, Catan time. You'll lurk? Okay, sounds good. Have fun. Thank you for coming to say hi. Right. Wish me luck on beating Chunky Muffins, okay? Get him! Take him down! You have my blessing. Take them all down. I haven't played Catan in years, actually, I think. You can't play Catan with two people, right? This is the struggle of being an adult, I guess, nowadays. This is like the only person you can play with is your people who live at home with you. I wish I could teach my cat to play board games, because then we would have a third person for anything that we would want to do, and that would be nice. Very nice and fun Twitch streamers. Oh yeah, I should give them a shout out. They're not here, but I will give them a shout out. Is this how I do this? Gamer, go. And can you tell my mod usually does this for me? I don't like know how to do this. There we go. Oh, I have to wait 1 minute and 45 seconds before giving another shout out. Whoops. Okay, I'll do that. Hello, Dynamic Muffins! Another muffin has appeared! Oh, hello! Now we learn. Sounds good. Hello, Dynamic Muffins. I'm honored to meet another muffin. I was introduced to the concept of the muffins, and then like a minute later, they started appearing in chat, and I was like, oh, they're here, they're real. Yeah, thanks for coming. We're just doing some art. I don't know if you are also playing Catan, but if you are, have fun playing Catan. But if you're here to just chill out and watch the stream, then I hope you have a good time watching the stream. Oh no, Greg, don't say that. But I know what you're saying about it. Like it sounds like it's sort of like losing its meaning. You know, when you hear a word too much and it's like stops becoming a word and it becomes its own like entity. Okay, bright highlights on the hair. Then a little bit of highlight here because it's facing upward, so there's gonna be some light hitting that. Okay. I feel like I'm putting too much detail on here. Like the two girls are supposed to be in shadow, kind of, but the fact that I'm putting a lot of detail in is kind of making it not look like they're in shadow. I don't know. That's too dark. No. I put a little bit of a saturation thing, but actually that looks kind of weird, so maybe I won't do that. Muffins are kind of like a Twitch gang. They always ride together and are often up to no good. Aww. That's the ideal thing, right? Like, I feel like that's something that everybody wants, is like having kind of a, you know, like a gang to hang out with. I feel like that's actually pretty rare. And like even more rare when you have like a group of besties who are also like into similar hobbies. Yeah, I think that's really cool. I don't really know what you mean, but I can understand what you're saying about like you know, it's an unfamiliar sentence structure for sure. I can understand that. And when was the last time I played Catan? It was so long ago. I had when I was in grad school, I had friends who were like extremely competitive and it kind of put me off playing games like that for a while. But and then I made some, I mean, I'm still friends with them, but I made other friends who also play board games, and they play them much more in a much more chill manner, which I think fits my style a bit more. I've begun to enjoy board games again. Ooh, there's a board game that I'm looking forward to. It was supposed to come on Friday, actually. I backed a Kickstarter for a board game called The Fox Experiment. I don't know if anyone's heard of it. It's It's made by it was designed by the same person who designed Wingspan, which I think is fairly popular. So hopefully, maybe people have heard of it. Like a bird ecosystem game, I guess, is maybe the best way to describe it. But they also made a new game, designed a new game based on like breeding foxes and like breeding for certain traits and stuff like that, based on that was it a Russian experiment, like a Russian breeding experiment to see how long it takes for domestic traits to show up when you start breeding wild animals, and see how long it takes for domestic traits to show up. So like friendliness and like different colored coats and like stuff like that. So that's what like the game is themed about. And I am a sucker for like breeding mechanics in video games because of the, the whole virtual pet thing. And so I kickstarted it. I wonder how long ago I kickstarted it. Maybe like a year ago? It's been a while. But finally is coming. It was supposed to come Friday. But the FedEx delivery people in my area, for some reason, are very bad at delivering to our apartment complex. And they often will just like not attempt to deliver it, but then they say that they did, but the business was closed or something. But they like never actually came. So I don't know what's going on with them, but yeah. So hopefully they'll actually come deliver it tomorrow on Monday. I'm excited to play it. Gonna see how good I can breed friendly foxes in board game form. Okay. What are we doing here? I need to put highlights, hands, this. Here everything is. I saw an Instagram reel the other day. An artist was talking about the concept of exposure, like balancing exposure as part of your composition in paintings. I have to say I didn't really wrap my head around it, but I'm realizing that maybe that concept might be useful in a picture like this right about now. But too late. Too late, I guess. Maybe it'll look better when I color the line art and the black lines won't be so harsh. Maybe the gloves will look better if they're like... Oh. Why white? Oh, okay. There's always the next drawing, yeah. Cannot be fussing. Gotta move on. A little bit of lightly saturated band of color in between the highlight and the shadow. I think it makes it look a little bit more three-dimensional, so we will do that a little bit. Gotta grind, yep. That's the sad truth. Gotta grind. Everything's a grind. Then I too can, if I grind hard enough, I too may someday be able to draw 700 days in a row. There's somebody here in chat earlier. I don't know if y'all caught him or them. I don't know if they're him. I don't know if y'all caught them, but yeah, they've successfully done 3D modeling for 700 days in a row or something like that. Very, like, really just amazing. Nothing for it, just gotta grind. Okay. It's a bit too dark of a blue. Get a little lighter. You're not specific with all of it being 1 per day. Oh, maybe it wasn't 1 per day, but they said like consecutive days. Maybe it was more than 1 per day. It would be even more impressive, I suppose. Yeah, but either way, they were grinding. How did I color this? It's nice that they're mirrored because I can kind of just like refer to how I shaded the other character. And I'm trying to like figure out how to do this one. Okay. Okay. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I think I need to clean up Zelda's hair a little bit. I have to get ready for bed. Hope everyone has a great week. See you next time. All right, thanks, Alexander Dean. Have a good rest of your night and have a good week. Thanks for coming by. Oh my gosh, I think I might actually finish this. Will I? I don't know. I don't know. I like this purple, like kind of grayish purple that I've identified. I'm gonna try to use it in a couple places to make Zelda's hair more like more I don't know, harmonized, I guess, with Hilda's color palette. Use it as kind of like a bounce light color. It's a bit messy, but that's okay. Something like this. Yeah, somehow that looks nice. For what reason, I cannot tell you. Why does this look nice? Okay. Okay. Looks nice indeed. Yeah, right? Why? I don't know. Why does this, like, purple, adding this purple, like, work? I mean, part of it is I guess it makes it look kind of shiny. It's sort of like a very warm color next to a very cool color. But they're about similar in value. So it just makes it look kind of shiny without it looking too muddy. Let's do slightly more saturated. Yeah, orange banding here. I'm getting sloppier. My shoulders are tired from all this drawing. Okay. Add some bright, dark, like grayish bounce lighting here as well. I'm looking for a purple that's like a similar. Oh, that might be good. Similar in value to the pink. Doesn't like distract too much. Yeah, something like this. What the heck is this thing? Oh, it's the second like little golden thingy. Okay, I will fill that in. Put a bounce light. Good. Yeah, here we go. Ooh. Kind of a nice purple. Yes, perfect. This definitely has got to have some shadow here. Oops. Oh, we're getting close. Almost done, I think. This should get darker. Yeah. That's a 3D looking sleeve if I ever saw one. Still trying to look for some bounce light. Yeah, here. In previous pictures, I've used kind of a straight up gray color for this bounce lighty thing, but because this picture is so purple, you can kind of go for a purpley gray. Hello, A Pilgrim! Welcome to the chat! We're just doing some chill art stuff, drawing Hilda and Zelda from The Legend of Zelda Between Worlds. A Link Between Worlds, I guess is the full name. So, it's a good game, everyone should play it. Noticing now that Hilda has gloves and Zelda does not, showing that Hilda won't touch the common folk and Zelda's more humble. Yeah! I love doing these drawings because, I mean, just like that, it lets me take a good look at their, or I mean, in general, not just for this picture, but it takes your, you know, you get to pay attention to all the little design elements, I think, for characters. And so you can think of things like this, like what you just said, Greg. You know, she's got gloves, Zelda doesn't. Zelda has this, like, kind of tiara. She's got a more, like, homely hairstyle, too. Whereas Hilda has kind of a more, like, I don't know, princessy hairstyle. Liking your art style? Oh, thank you! Thank you very much. I try. Trying to improve every time. So, yep, it's a journey. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the way that this, like, the composition of this one turned out. Still a little bit iffy on the colors, but we won't worry too much about it. We'll just move on to the next drawing. You can always try again. A journey for sure. Yep. Yeah, like Hilda has this like kind of spiky looking tiara thing. Zelda has just sort of a normal crown, but it's sort of small. It's not like a huge part of her. And like if you really think about it, the fact that Hilda's tiara is kind of like sort of wrapped around her head rather than her hair kind of loosely hanging outside of it, she gives a little bit more of an impression that she's kind of trapped. I like that too. Johan Mikes, giving my buys for now. We'll be more active here and on the internet in general once my vacation lands. Okay, sounds good. Thanks for coming. It's good to see you. I hope your vacation lands very soon, and I'm happy to hear that you're excited about it. Have a good rest of your night and a good week ahead of you. Okay, gotta add some blushies to the girls. Add some blushies. Is that too strong? I want a slightly less contrast blushy. Blushies? Blushies? Yeah. This is good. Act as like, because Zelda also has like lipstick, but I cannot for the life of me draw lipstick in a way that looks natural. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Should I just leave the silly background like this? Maybe I should try to make it like a little bit nicer looking. Hold on. Trying to make the background a bit nicer looking. I just kind of blobbed in this silly looking Triforce. It does not look very cool. Okay, we'll make it a little bit even. Something art must be left be. That's true. Wait, but what if I did this? Oh, that looks weird. Never mind. I'll just leave it alone. It's fine. I will soften up the clouds though. They are kinda... make the edges like not so hard. Like this, and then let's color the line art, I guess. Yeah, let's color the line art. And then we'll be done? Question mark? Do Hilda first. Make the line art of the like parts that are lit up by the backlighting a bit, actually pretty dang light, so it looks like, that might be a little bit too light. I don't know if I like that. Sort of losing a bit of her form. That's a little better. Peace. And here. How would you feel if Marble grew 2 beefed up human arms in place of his front paws? I would feel terrified because that means he is much more powerful. And he will be able to open doors. He would be able to open bags of food. Like, my concern would not be with the way he looks. My concern would be, how do I stop this basically a toddler that can jump 6 feet into the air and now also has opposable thumbs and strong muscles. He would be able to carry guns. This would be a problem. I would hope that no one would give him one, but if he got a hold of one, he would be able to hold it. And that would be not great. So yeah, I think that's where my brain would go. So less about the aesthetics of the cat and more about the safety of ourselves and everyone else in the world. You would reset your PC just by touching the button on purpose, perhaps. He would be mad that I'm having so many meetings and not paying attention to him, not playing with him. And he would be like, "Mother, get off the computer right now." And I'd be like, "Honey, I'm having a meeting." No. Press the button. And then I would have to explain to my coworkers what just happened. Which is maybe fine. I mean, I hardly think I would get in trouble for something like this. I feel like this is a very unusual experience. And people would sympathize. They'd be like, "I'm really sorry you have to deal with this." Wouldn't talk in this scenario. I guess you can already understand them. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's true. He would sit there and like stare at me with super big eyes and be like, meow. Like he meows. He will sit and stare at me and meow at me when he wants me to do something. So I guess he would just do that. And he would get his way. Probably all of the time. Okay. Gloves. Glove line art color. Would your husband come with the unfortunate decision of amputating his arms? What, to stop him from being a menace? I don't know. I feel like that would be kind of cruel. I mean, I think I'm sure it would be suggested. I'm sure I'd be tempted to go this route if such an occasion were to occur. But I think my action of choice would be to find like an expert, like a cat behavioralist, to help us understand, like, okay, well, my cat has arms, which I know nobody on this earth has experience with, but could you tell us a little bit about the psychology of having a cat? Like, what does the cat want? What would the cat want to do with its life now that it has arms? And can you help us navigate this? And then try to figure it out from there. That would be my action of choice. Is Hilda's eyebrows? Oh, they're just like straight up black. Okay, never mind. We can shade them just a little bit. Punches you in the face with the strength of a bodybuilder when he's angry. That would be a problem. I think then that would maybe trigger like questions of whether a cat with human arms can be tried in court for like physical assault. Right? Like, oh, that's not like a thing you could do in society. How do we handle this? Kingdom Hearts tune. Song of Healing. Dun, 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 dun. Is Song of Healing from Majora's Mask? It's not from Ocarina of Time, right? Believe. I think it's Majora's Mask. I can't remember. I've only played Majora's Mask once. Can't remember what it's used for. I think it's just Majora? Oh, okay. Who am I healing with the Song of Healing? I can't remember. Oh, I need to shade Zelda's. Oops, wrong layer. Always the wrong layer. Versus. Okay. And then the last thing I want to do, actually, I put some eyeliner on these girls. Fill in their lashes. A little bit, not too much. Doesn't look too solid, but... Mascara on Zelda. Then, one thing I see a lot of people do is that they'll like put a little bit of the eye color like in the lashes. I've never figured out how to make it look good. Actually, I guess that looks okay. Maybe I just haven't like tried it. Much. And Zelda is kind of a red color. Darken it a bit and then... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Pretty good. One last thing that's bothering me is circle is too big. Wait, let me add this blue to the... Okay. All right, I think we're About done. Let me add my signature somewhere. Where do I write the signature? Goodness. Usually I write it like... Okay, I'll write it on... Usually I write it in some kind of like empty space, but there isn't really any here, huh? Uju story. 2023. Oh god, I have to finish all the drawings before 2023 is over. Or else some of my drawings are gonna have 2023 and some of my drawings are gonna be 2024. And that'll be weird. I don't like that. Okay. Got a bit smaller. Oh, wait. One last thing. One last thing. One last thing. Not done yet. I'm not done yet. I want to color the skin bit. Really, like here. Okay. Eyebrow pencil. Okay. Eyebrow pencil. Uh-oh. Yep. Wrong color. Bit too light. Hilda's eyebrows are a little bit darker than her hair. I'll just settle for coloring her brows. Eyebrow line art. A brown color. Okay. Done? Am I done? Done? I think we're done. Ta-da! Ta-da! I think it turned out pretty well. If you don't pay attention too hard to the like janky Triforce in the background. Doesn't look bad at all. Cool. Looks amazing. Thank you. Looks great. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. Struggled a little bit, but in terms of, oh yeah, let's do a little bit of a check. Here we go. Yeah. Value-wise, it seems pretty good. Like the two girls stand out as the subjects. And the colors seem harmonious. Kind of tied together with the purple tint, so. And I'm liking the expression and the composition. Great, okay. I am satisfied. And now it's time to eat dinner for me. So just in the nick of time, we'll end it here. Thank you, everybody. I'm so proud of myself for finishing this on stream for once. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out. Oh, hey, Gamer Beam, you're back. Thank you. Thanks so much. Have a nice night. Have a great week. Yeah, everybody have a nice night. Have a great week. Let me see if there's anybody to raid. Anybody to raid. Hold on. Yeah, good night, everybody. It's always a highlight of my week to come hang out with you all. Ooh, it looks like Natoid is streaming. What are they streaming? They are streaming something called Lake. Oh no, Disney. Oh wait, what is this? What am I clicking on? What have I clicked on? Something called Lake. Okay, maybe we'll raid over there. Let me just. Sorry, I'm so bad at Twitch. I need to like be on top of it. I don't know how people like are. Sometimes I watch streamers and they're just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna raid over here, and then they just do it. I feel like I need a whole like preparation period. But yeah, let's go over to Natoids. See what they're up to. All right, thanks everybody. See you over there. Bye.